everybody. What's going on? My name is Cole. I go by Trans-Spirit Indigo on this channel, a soul having a human experience. I happen to be transgender. How's everybody doing out there? So hey, thank you for stopping by my channel, or if you're coming back again, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the subscribes, the likes, the love. Thank you very much. I want to get on here and talk a little bit about energy. I've made other videos about energy, and what does that even mean? There's so many different perspectives and ways you can look at energy. I mean it in the most literal sense, that we are energy, that we're made of energy, our thoughts have energy, our words, the food that we eat, it's all energy, okay? So what's going on in the collective right now, or any time, but we'll talk about now because now is the now, it's all made up of energy. And when we focus strictly on all of the lower vibrational energies going on around us, even if it's in our own personal lives, like negative people, negative jobs, anything that's toxic. When you focus on all of that, when you're constantly focused on the negativity, it brings your overall energy, vibrational, aka vibrational frequency, your energetic vibrational frequency. You have one, I have one. I wouldn't even call it one. It just is. It is what it is. We're energy. When you're focused on negative energies, you're going to bring your overall energy down. And I used to think that this was kind of just like like metaphorical. It's not. It's very literal. I mean, you can notice it with certain things. If you're doing something that you really don't like to do, your energy, it's draining. And a lot of times we do things that we don't necessarily like to do. Not everything is just like happy-go-lucky 24/7. That wouldn't be life. That wouldn't be learning lessons. But I hope you understand what I mean, where some things are just so energy draining that it's not good for us to do them. And a big one of those things is focusing on really negative topics. And there's a fine line, because you don't want to bury your head in the sand like a lot of people say. At the same time, if you're solely focused on the negative topics in this world, or negative things in your life, it's going to keep your frequency down. You can't feel better, you can't do better, be able to help others if you're constantly in a lower frequency. This is just plain and simple. I mean, there's different words for it. People just say, oh, well, you can't help somebody when you're depressed. Well, no, that's the same. It's very similar to having a lower frequency. If you are feeling a lot of depression, your energetic frequency is low. And there's a chart I'm going to go find and then put a link at the bottom of this video so you can just see this chart. A lot of people have shared this chart. Somebody that I love watching, Aaron Dowdy, in his videos, he often shares this chart, and it's it's a whole list of where energy vibrates at, the frequencies and what they coincide with, like what number love is at, and joy, and then sadness, anger. The lower you get, the lower the number is. It's nice to go by. It's nice to see. It gives you a visual of energy. It gives you a better idea of that. So you see how low anger and shame and guilt are, and then joy's way up here. It just makes you think. It's like, if I'm constantly focused on anger, or say even you're a good person and everything, but hey, you watch a lot of shows having to do with murder. That's the thing where energy, it gets so literal. Sorry about the airplane. It gets so literal that if you're focused on a show about murder, and you're just, if that's what you're tuned into, it's a law of attraction too. You're just receiving that kind of negative energy back. I'm not saying you're going to get murdered. I'm not saying that, or certain things are going to happen. It's just not good energy. It's a very low frequency. You're focused on that, you become what you're focused on. Like, you take on that energy because of your energy, you see. And energy can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred. if you're focused on that energy, the murder show or whatever, that's That's a transfer. That's an energetic transfer. Whatever you give your time and energy and attention to, that's an energetic transfer. When you go to work and you work for someone else and you give them your time, you show up at a certain time, you give them your energy, you do the job, and you give them your attention and focus. That is an energetic transfer. And money, I don't know if you know this. I didn't know this for the longest time. I've just been learning this over the past 3 to 5 years. Money is energy. Think about this. Actually, I don't have any cash on me at the moment. But if I were to pull out a $20 bill, it's like, what's so great about this? What's so great about this green piece of paper? Money is great because of what it does, because of the freedoms it buys, because of the food that it buys for us, the shelter, the clothing, the vehicles, the gas to travel. It's the energy that is placed in the cash, in the money. That's an example of how money is energy. When you are making money, so to say, it's some kind of energetic transfer going back and forth. And there's good ways to make it, there's not so great ways to make it. It goes really deep. It goes deep, meaning that it goes deep as far as how you feel about yourself, your self-worth. I'm learning that. Like, it's, you know, if you're struggling with self-worth and deep subconscious issues around that maybe you're not even aware of, that can reflect on your money. If you're into chakras and learning about the different chakras like I am, you'll come to find, and I'm learning that, the root chakra, that can be very out of balance when money isn't doing so well, because money is security. And the root chakra, that's all about security. The chakras are all energy. Everything is energy. I mean, everything. And what's really extra crazy is you'll come to learn, if you study anything about quantum physics, that, like my hand, for instance, it appears to be solid. But it's not. They've proven that it's not. If you put my hand under a microscope, you just see something vibrating. It would appear as if my hand was vibrating, but it would just be like, some fleshy color vibrating. We are all energy vibrating at a specific frequency. And this frequency can be calibrated. Now, I feel it all the time. I can feel my energy change. As an empath, I can feel energy shift just sitting here, like energy around me, energy in the collective. I can feel a lot. I'll feel it in my tummy area, in my solar plexus area. I'll feel it in my heart space. And it's just astounding to me how literal energy actually is. It's astounding to me, and it also inspires me. It inspires me to put more conscious effort into my energy. And I've come to find that it's not all about always being positive and always being happy. That's not how Earth works. I study a lot of Dolores Cannon. I've looked into a lot of her teachings, and I haven't read her books yet, so I have so much more to learn, and I'm very excited. I've watched a lot of videos and about her talking about these subjects, and really, really have resonated with her and her teachings and what she's come to find through quantum hypnosis therapy, quantum healing hypnosis therapy. I had to go ahead and slip in Dolores Cannon's name in a video. And I'll probably do that again. She passed away, rest in peace, in 2014. But she left behind a legacy that is a great help for humanity, and especially lightworkers. Anyway, I digress. Energy. So yeah, I was talking about I was thankful and inspired, and I am thankful and inspired to be able to put more of a conscious effort into my energy, and there's a lot that goes to it, but I mean, it's very exciting. And if you're on this path, then I'm sure you feel that excitement too. As much as there's confusion, there's excitement. Starting the day with positive intentions, with gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. I've talked about it before. I talk about it every day with myself. Remaining in that vibration of gratitude is a very high vibrational state. It gives you more to be grateful for, because the universe responds to your energy. So if you're angry and ungrateful, you're attracting more things to be angry and ungrateful about. Like, you're attracting that negative energy you're putting off. So even on the shittiest of days, I know earlier on my Instagram story, I posted a picture of me like not feeling very happy. I was like, is that happens. We're human, right? I wanted to put that out there on Instagram today, because I realized, hey, all my videos, I'm smiling. I'm like, what's going on, everybody? And I am not always perfectly happy like that. That's real, and that's normal, and that's okay. We're integrating our shadow and our light aspects here. Like, I've found myself beating myself up for a lot of things, but one of them is like not feeling okay about something or being sad about something. And I think we're so programmed. I mean, we are so programmed with everything, and we're reprogramming now, aren't we? Right? Reprogramming our subconscious minds. That's a whole nother video. Check out Jake Ducey's real good with that. But anyway, I digress. There's a lot of great people out there teaching this. Where was I at? There's so much. Well, sometimes I have total ADD moments in these videos, and I kind of like just channel. I come out and I talk, and I just speak from my heart space, and I'll edit the video, but it's, and it's obviously not clean cut, polished. I want to be real with everyone. I want you to get to know me as a person, as my friend in real life would. You are my friends out there, and I love you all, and I appreciate you, and I love that we can talk about these kind of subjects. And my channel too, I just, as a side note, it might be kind of shocking if people are coming here strictly for information about transgender humans, and then they see a lot of like the spiritual, more esoteric stuff. And I mean, this is who I am, and I've come out of the closet twice with both subjects, and I'm just sending love and light out to everybody. So I hope that this video is resonating with you. It's just I've been talking about energy and how we all are energy and what we focus on. I started to talk about, if we're focusing on, like, say, the news nonstop. Now, I'm not saying, again, at the beginning of the video, I said we don't want to put our head in the sand. No, we don't want to ignore the issues that are going on this planet. But there's also, I believe, a lot of people believe, there is an agenda. There is a dark agenda. Just as there's light on this planet, there's darkness. There are all sorts of agendas behind the so-called veil going on, and a lot of the people that control things, they understand energy, how energy works, okay, and they understand frequency, and they understand, maybe not all of them, but the thing is that the news keeps people in a very low vibrational state. Why? Because if you're focused on the news, which is absolutely nothing but negative stories, one after the other, maybe a few positive ones thrown in, but let's face it, everyone jokes about it. All the news is nothing but one terrible story after the other. It's orchestrated like that. I believe that. There's lots of other people on this planet that believe that. So take that however you want. It is not called programming for like no reason. You know what I mean? Subconscious programming. I've made some videos about subconscious programming. You can check those out. They're under the description with Spiritual Awakenings. The media, all these people that are in power, they know that you can control someone's energetic frequency with their mood, with their emotion. So if they're throwing nothing but the negative out there, they're keeping people in a low vibrational state. Fearful, angry. And we can't make positive changes from those low energetic states. We can move upward. Now, we have every right to be angry, don't get me wrong. That's why it gets a little tricky, I'm not saying don't be angry. Oh, there's reasons to be angry. The deception of everything is one of those reasons. But recognizing that and rising above it and choosing love, choosing to show love, give love, be that light. That's why we meditate, we ground our light, and we radiate it outward. We're here for each other as light workers, as a community, as humans. I think light workers, the whole point is to be here for humans. You know, we're given gifts, we're able to channel certain things or feel certain things and emotions other people may not be feeling. We're here to help. I'm grateful for all of the light workers in the, just through the world community I've met. I have a very close friend. We don't speak much, and we don't even speak the same language, but we still speak in Italy. If you're watching this, I love you, man. Like, there's just deep connections going on around this planet, and I'm thankful for all of them. We're energy. It's all energy. Please watch what you focus on, what you consume. I'm going to do the same, because I'm not perfect. It's what we eat, it's what we focus on, what we consume, raising our vibrational frequencies. There's a lot of powers that be that want to keep humans in a low vibrational state, controlled. You were meant to be free, every single one of us. We're meant to be free. We're meant to do what we love every day. So, let's remember that, okay? We're all of the human race. We're all one collective consciousness. Hey, woo, you've mystically time traveled. Although I believe that's possible. My camera ran out of battery, and here I am, hours later. And I just wanted to end this video properly with sending light and love to everyone. Thank you for watching. It's just been pretty much talking about being a starseed, being an empath, how important it is to keep our vibration high right now, to raise our vibration on this planet with everything going on. Oh, I lost light again. If I flail my arms around. I'm just going to keep this. We're just going to keep this in the video. Hopefully it makes you smile. And me being goofy, flaring my arms around, and lights going on and off, and videos being day and night. And anyway, I'm just going to have fun with it. Much love, y'all. See you next time. Be good. Many blessings.